How can tariff, how can tariff, how can tariff hurt our pockets? So, based on what's reported, tariffs are the greatest thing. That's what Donald Trump says ever invented. And now, how can tariff? How can we be hurt? How can we hurt by tariffs? So, what is the purpose of having tariffs? The purpose of having tariffs is by raising the price of imports. Tariffs can be protect homegrown manufacturers. Hey, Francis, how you doing? So it helps. It can help create more jobs here in America. So having the tariffs can help create more jobs and also can force manufacturers to build all like things here in the country. Now, why? Now, why would Donald Trump wants to put tariffs on almost everything, like 25% on Canada and Mexico, and 10% on China? Why would Donald Trump choose to put 10% on China but 25% on Canada? Something is fishy. Something fishy. Now, does that mean that we get a lot of our import from China, or but we don't have a lot of things from Canada and Mexico? So why wouldn't he put more tariff on China? Hello, John Adams. So why wouldn't he put more tariffs on China? Because China is one of the biggest competitor we have in the world. So why wouldn't he put more tariffs on China, but put more tariffs on Canada and Mexico? So why? However, let me go on that. So, however, there's yesterday I went to the supermarket. I went to Latin supermarket, Latino supermarket, and when I went there, you guys know the green bell peppers. They were selling only four. That 4 green bell pepper was for $9. $9 for green bell pepper. So this green bell pepper came from Mexico. This means this green bell pepper gonna be more money when the tariffs come, when Mexico retaliate with that. That is my great. Okay, that's good, John Adams. Oh, Josh, my bad, I said John. So Josh Adams. So yeah, so this green bell pepper is gonna be more money. This mean, and I love green bell pepper. I love them. They make food taste really good. I love them, but now I'm gonna have to pay more money for it because Mexico. That's where we bought it from. We bought it from Mexico, and which means that tariff's gonna affect our pockets. And what about mortgage insurance? Not mortgage insurance. Like, what about mortgage interest rate? Will interest rate increase or decrease? Hi, Blair. Blair, who are you? Blair asked me, who am I? I am me, Blair. I am me, Blair, and I'm my name is Smith. All right, I go by Smith. So I will replace it with cucumber. I don't like cucumbers. I don't like cucumbers. Cucumbers. I don't like the flavor either. I don't like the flavor. I like green bell pepper because their flavors are stronger. So that's why I like green bell pepper. Now, yeah. What about interest rate? Based on what's been reported, our interest rate, our mortgage interest rate, will definitely stay the way it is right now. The last time I read about that, our interest rate is around 6.7. Can you imagine right now buying a house and you're gonna have to pay 6 point something for this house? It's not cheap. And houses are so expensive right now. In my area, houses are so very, very expensive. I live down in South Florida. And Miami, it's crazier. Broward, crazier. West Palm Beach County, some parts, some parts are crazier. Like in my area, it's very expensive. So, certified Sophie, I don't understand what you said by that. So yeah, so it will affect our pocket. It will affect us a lot because the Fed were we're working on decreasing the interest rate, but now Vermont expensive? Sinister C6, happy Black Person Month. Oh yeah, yes it is. Oh yeah, yeah. Today's Oh really? Yeah. Nah, well, actually, it's Vermont. I know Vermont is really cold. Now, listen, when you guys are enjoying the cold, I'm enjoying the nice sunny weather down here in South Florida. That's 25% leaves, no options on the table. Yeah, I know. So how? Yeah, the Fed was about to decrease the interest rate. Now they're not gonna decrease it. They're not gonna cut it down anymore. They're not gonna cut it down. Like Florida and don't really regret it. Yeah, Florida is very expensive. Angel, very very expensive. Down South Florida, very very expensive. Very expensive. To buy a house, to rent a house right now. I'm a realtor, and before I go out to show property, if you want to rent a house from me, before I go out showing the property, I have to see. There are three things. There are three questions I ask, and if you answer no for one of them, I'm not gonna even waste my time showing you any properties. Before I go out showing your house, if you want to buy property, you gotta sign a paper for me, and that is all across the country. That's a new law. It's all across the country. That's why it's very important. If you're gonna buy properties anywhere in the country, in the United States right now, you gotta make sure you vet your realtor. That's very important. You vet your realtor before you choose that realtor, because you are now reliable to pay this realtor's commission. Okay, let me see. I love the freedom in weather. Other than that, it becomes overpopulated. Very, very overpopulated. It depends on which area you're talking about. It depends. Miami. Forget about Miami. Miami is impossible. Almost impossible. Almost impossible. Traffic is terrible down there in Miami. There's Miami. I hate driving. I hate driving. I strongly dislike driving at Miami because it's too congested. It's annoying. So, all right, if I make $100,000 a year, can I buy one from you, or is that too little? It depends. It depends. It depends on where you're looking at. It depends on how much you qualify for, because that's what gonna determine how much you can buy. Okay, so no money down. Again, it depends. So I cannot blankly tell you no, $100,000 cannot buy a house if you make $100,000. There are a lot of outside factors that comes into play. Okay, so that's why I can't tell you, oh, 100,000. If you make $100,000, cannot buy a house. No, I can do that. So you have to see a mortgage broker first, and then the mortgage broker gonna determine whether can if you qualify to buy a house or not. So, all right, let me finish my thought. All right, yes, sir. Jesus is king. Jesus Christ is king. Thank you. All right, first time home buyer, no debt. Again, Andrew, it all depends. So you have to sit with my mortgage broker. The mortgage broker gonna have to determine how much you qualify for. So it doesn't work like that. I can be pre-qualify you on this video right now. So that's not gonna happen. And if you have no debt, great. That's wonderful. Yeah, that makes you right there. However, your mortgage, your interest rate still, it depends on the outside factors like your credit score, very important. Now you said you make that. The credit score is very important. Yeah. South Florida seems like a scam for my money, though. Well, South Florida is really beautiful. Listen, it's a really, really beautiful place. Very, very nice. The weather, except last week we had a crazy weather, but other than that, last week we had. Other than that, it has been great weather, so it's lovely. Okay, 790. That's 100. That's great. That's lovely. I'm not asking for pre-qualification. I'm just asking what you think. Now, yeah. What I'm saying is based on what you said is you can qualify for a mortgage. However, your $100,000 gonna be will depends on a bunch of other factors, outside factors that they're gonna rely it on that to make sure to see how much you can qualify to buy a house. Okay, but here down in South Florida, it depends on where you want to stay. If you want to stay in the not too good area, you can buy a house for $200,000. Yeah, not too good area. If you want to stay in a good area, okay, you're looking at around 600. Yeah, 600. It depends. It depends on, like, in the high-end neighborhood. In a high-end neighborhood, you're looking at $600,000-$700,000. That's what it is right now, and that's why I want to talk about the tariffs now. If tariffs kick in, whenever tariffs kick in, or Tuesday tariffs will kick in, it will affect our interest. It will affect our mortgage interest and interest on credit cards, interest on loan. So all of this gonna affect. Now, like Donald Trump said, it will be a short-term effect. It will be a short-term effect. Now, we don't know when that short-term, what is the time frame of that short-term. And that's what I want to talk about now. We don't know how much, for how long that's gonna last. And that is what's scary. That's scary. All right, that is scary. Okay, so let me see. My West is one of my favorite place. Hold on, let me see. 790. Josh Adams, if I wanted to buy a house in Key West, how much would it cost? Oh my gosh, Key West. Key West is lovely. It's a nice place. You're near the ocean. It depends if you want to live in a condo, if you want to buy a house in a condo, if you want to buy a condo, if you want to buy a single family house. So there are all these different factors. But in average, Key West down there, it's almost like if it's by the water, a million. That's what you're looking at. But if it's not by the water, if it's inland, about 800,000. Depends. It depends. All right, let me see. Angel Ross, my May West is one of my May West. I don't know where's that. You mean Key West? I don't know. I want to be in the words. No, I believe Trump is doing the right thing. Well, again, listen. Based on what's been reported, I don't know if it's doing the right thing, and I don't think nobody know. I don't think nobody knows. Only him knows. Only him knows that he's doing the right thing. All the experts, all the economists says otherwise, and so we basically rely on hope. That's what we rely on. We rely on hope. I don't know if I don't know how much more money I'm gonna have to spend at the supermarket. I don't know. I don't know. I have 3 boys, so I have a family to feed. I don't know that. Except we just rely on hope. We rely on the Most High guy. That's it, Most High guy. So we don't know. Okay. All right. Let me go back. Okay. All right. 3 bedroom, 4 baths, 5,000 square feet or 50,000 square feet. So yeah, we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen, and we don't know. Now, the only thing we do know that it's gonna affect our pocket. It will affect our pocket. Currently, a gallon of juice is selling $10. A big gallon of juice, and I have a video on that. It's $10. $10. I remember this gallon of juice. I used to buy it for $3. But a few years ago, I used to buy it for $3. Now it's $10. So we don't know how much this gonna affect. We don't know how long this spike gonna be. We don't know for how long. However, we do know that it's going to affect our pockets, and that is the scary part. The most scary part is the fact that we have no timeline. Only only Donald Trump knows that this is good for the country, and nobody else, even the expert, the people who goes to school for that, telling us that it's not good, and that's what's scary. That's what's scary. I can't wait to get mortgage interest down. I can't wait for them to reduce that mortgage interest, because interest rate is too high. Interest rate is too high. Buying a house, I remember back in 2018, when I first bought my first property. When I bought my first property, it was about like 5.5, and I purchased the property around for $135,000. It wasn't that crazy, 5.5, because the cost was low. However, the interest rate was high. But now the costs are high and interest rates are high. That makes it even more expensive. That's what that and it will be more expensive. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I do not know, and I don't know for how long that's gonna stay. And when you have family, if you by yourself, it's nothing. But when you have family too, that depends on you. It's it's unpredictable. It is very unpredictable, and I know there's a lot of people who's currently watching me right now, who in the same boat as me right now, and we don't know, and we don't know for how long this increase gonna be, for how long it's gonna stay, how long it's gonna last, how long. What about daycare? What about daycare? Daycare is expensive. Daycare is expensive. Daycare is expensive. So the only thing we can do right now is hope for the best. That's it. Hope for the best. Let's trust. Let's put all our trust in the Lord, and then that's it. Should be fine. Everything should be fine. That's it. We hope for the best. Anyway, guys, I gotta go to sleep because I have to go to work tomorrow. Um, I'll see you guys another day. Thank you so much for watching me, and let me give everybody a shout out. A great shout out to everyone who commented under this live. Francis, Josh, Blair, Certified, Sophie, Sinister, Angel Ross. Appreciate you. Thank you. Great conversation. Dylan, thank you. Who else? Okay, good, perfect. So thank you so much, guys, and appreciate y'all for your support. Thank you. Thank you, and greatly appreciate your support. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.